So we're joining in this game, guys. We're spectating some guys that are near the bottom of the scoreboard. This Arch Toe is 0-3 at the moment and is just getting killed. So hopefully we can give him some tips and some pointers to improve his gameplay. So when he spawns back in, let's see what advice we can give him. Right, he's back in the game. He's spawned on his squad, mate. Let's see what he can do. So really, he wants to be pushing towards the objective now. He's seen this guy. Okay, so his aim's a little bit off, as you can tell. Now, when your aim's off, really all you can do is lower your sensitivity. That's probably the best course of action if you're struggling to hit your shots. The lower, obviously, it is, the easier it is to land some shots. So he's back up now. He should immediately be turning right. Yeah, so he literally knew he got shot from that location. He just died to him. So he should have probably been aware that that guy was coming from that location again and should have at least been ready for it. He might not have survived, but it would have been good if he at least turned in that direction. Right, so he's back in now. Moving a tad towards the objective. Okay, no. So he wants to go and try and challenge the guys. Right, so this is an example where he shouldn't challenge. So he's just been shot. Because he's medic, he has the opportunity to get to 100 health again very easily. What he should have done is backed out, popped a med bandage or whatever crate he has, and then smoked because he has an SMG. He's close range, remember, he's a medic, so he has the SMG. He should have used one of his smokes, get that a little bit closer to those boys that were in front of him to give him the advantage that he needed, because they had assault rifles and snipers, which are just going to beat SMGs at that kind of range. So really that's what he should have done there. But let's see if there's any other tips we can give him. So his movement just seems to be a little bit off here. I'm not sure if he's a new player, but he doesn't seem to get completely the mechanics in the game. He could be a new player, because like running into that wall and stuff like that makes me think he may be a new player. Anyway, that's an enemy there. Now this is a prime example when you need to back out. So it happens to the best of us. He's missed a lot of shots. When you miss a few shots and they start landing shots on you, you already know you're at a disadvantage. So unless you're landing some headshots after that point, you're probably going to lose that engagement. So he should have backed off there, regained health, and re-challenged from hopefully a different angle. And another thing he was doing there was lying down. Now, lying down in this game, you may feel safer, you may feel like it's easier to hit your shots, but what you're actually doing is making it so much easier for the opposing team to hit their shots, because one, you're only really exposing your head, so headshots are far more likely to be done on you. Oh, so this guy's on him. Okay. So he's got a few boys there. He's got one, that's nice. So he really should, yeah, lie down, that's nice. Get back into the fight now. Okay, so you probably should be getting a bit closer. You can tell he's using SMGs a little bit far away. He has this habit again of lying down all the time, which again, as I said, exposes your head and makes you a stationary target. But anyway, he's pushing up to the building now. He's only got 11 shots left, as you can see, so he should probably reload because he's not going to be able to get too many with 11. Yeah. So really, okay, that was good with the pistol, to be fair. So he should be popping health kit now. He should definitely be popping the health kit. Yeah. So again, medic, one of the biggest advantages is popping the health kit immediately. So as soon as he took that engagement, he had time to pop the health kit, and it would literally have detracted nothing from the next engagement. He had time. Right, so we're spectating this chap now. This guy seems to be a lot more apt with his movement. Definitely a lot more apt with his aim. So he's just hitting those shots, which is nice. He's got the right sensitivity for him. So let's kind of see what else he does. He's also playing the objective a lot more, which is also a good thing to see. The other chap that we were spectating, you'll notice he was a lot slower with his movement. He wasn't often around the objective areas. It just wasn't as competent as a player. He didn't really know the right positioning. This guy definitely knows his positioning. So yeah, he's hitting his shots. He knows he's got the cover of the hill. He sees this chap. Yeah, he's just hitting his shots, which is nice. So as soon as he takes a little bit of damage, he knows to back out and do the health kit immediately. That's something we didn't see in the other guys. When he did win an engagement, you would have noticed he didn't pop that health kit. As soon as this guy took any damage, he went back, popped the health kit, now he's back again. So a very competent player here. So again, he knows he's low on health. He's retreating. He's also getting his dude up. So makes complete sense. Knows how to control his rate of fire as well. Some people would see that guy and just spam the trigger. He knows, you know, taking your time with your shots is crucial to win those kind of long-range engagements. A lot of people with single fire guns just see an enemy at far range and, you know, spray and pray pretty much. Spray and pray. I like his positioning here. He's seen the sniper in front of him, so he's probably going to go down. Exactly. So he saw the snipers on the hill. He was conscious to get out their way. He sees this chap. Misses a few. But again, that chap lied down. That's a disaster when you're getting shot like that. Because he landed the final headshot. You never want to lie down when you're getting shot like that. You need to get to a point of cover. Again, look, he's very good at like just tap firing away. Whoa. See, again. Back behind some cover of any kind. Getting the health back on again. So he knows when to take engagements and he knows when to retreat. So this guy's kind of middle of the road. He's kind of somewhat like roughly in the middle. Like he's 2 and 0, so not a load of kills. You can kind of tell he's a little bit more competent when it comes to his movement. But kind of let's see how the play progresses. He's playing the objective more so than the other guy we spectated. At least he's around the objective points. He doesn't seem to have as good positioning as the second guy we viewed, who was kind of the top of the team right now. You can just tell from that gunfight, he put himself out in the open more so than he needed to be. He was probably aware there's going to be a lot of people up on that hill, and he just stuck himself in the middle of the field. So if I was him now, he's just died here. He needs to get right out of here. He needs to get out of this field. Like, there can be any point popping over that hill. Again, as soon as you see the sniper glare even, you need to be out. You need to be gone. You do not want to be lying down, making yourself a one-shot headshot. So, this guy's better than the first guy we saw because he's playing the objective. He's landing a few shots, or more consistently landing shots. But you can definitely tell his movement isn't as competent as the second guy. But anyway, he's moving up onto the objective. He should see those guys through. He's taking a few shots. Yeah, right. So he's landed a few. He's going with the RPG shot. Wouldn't have done that myself, but he still had 6 shots, so he had plenty of shots to try and finish off that guy with bullets. Explosives really don't do that much damage against infantry players in this. So he's got a guy on his right. You really should have noticed that one. Yeah, so this is something you'll see in players that aren't like kind of top level, is when they get shot, they'll lie down. That's not what you want to do, because the chances of you lying down and them still not being able to see you are minimal. You know, most of the time they're still going to have a shot on you. What you want to do if you're low on health is reposition, rotate, try and get behind a new wall. Don't just stay in the same place you're getting shot and lie down, because that is not going to save your life. Anyway, he should have seen the guy right here. Yeah. Okay. So, obviously the guy's dead, so probably should be aware of that, but let's see what the guy does. Right, you should shoot this guy now. You should... Okay. Well, I mean, he was in a bit of a rough spot. He was reloading, but he still did have a few shots of his main weapon. Probably better to use the main weapon then rather than his pistol. Right, guys, so that concludes the 3 players we looked at. We changed the order a little bit. We had the worst player first, then we had the best player in the middle, and then we had kind of a mid-tier, mid-range player, the last person we looked at. So in terms of kind of points to take away, I think the worst player, the biggest thing for him was his movement and his positioning. He really wasn't playing the objective at all. He was a little bit out in the open. He also was constantly lying down, which is never a good thing. As I said, you just make yourself easier to hit, and especially if they want to land headshots on you, which is never a good thing. The third player we looked at was kind of mid-tier. His positioning was a little bit better. He was playing the objective a little bit more, lying down less so, but he also did lie down in points where he was getting shot, which is something you don't want to do at the end of the day. You want to reposition as much as possible, because the chances are, as I said, if you lie down when you're getting shot, they're still going to be able to see you at the end of the day. and now you're just stationary. And the last guy was actually a really solid player. He had some really good fine rate of control when it came to his single shot weapon. I think he had the sensitivity just right for him. I think the biggest thing for him is he knew to live to fight another day. Whenever he took any kind of damage, he would reposition, pop a health kit immediately, and then tackle the opponents, usually from a slightly different angle, which is something I think a lot of people don't do. As I said, I'm going to stress in this video, what we kept seeing was people lying down when they get shot, or lying down and taking engagements. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. The other guy, you could see, he was like 10-0 off the start, and he was constantly moving, repositioning, popping health kits whenever he took any damage. And I think that's the crucial point to take away from spectating these boys. If this did help you guys, please do subscribe. We do tons of Battlefield on this channel, as many of you know. But if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. On that note, thanks for watching, boys. Have a great day and peace out.